are some of the essentials that I always have with me to keep me inspired. I always carry them around with me. I always try to carry a book around with me. This book that I'm reading right now is by Stephen King. It's called On Writing, and I picked it up because I wanted to learn how to be a better writer. And so I always try to read a book once a week, once a month maybe, depending on how much time I have, but I just like carrying books with me. So whether when I have downtime, when I'm waiting for my friends, when I'm at a cafe, I'm constantly learning. I love books because I just love stories, and I love novels, but I also love beautiful picture books. I picked up this book in Paris at the store called Colette, and it's just a book filled with flowers. This photographer went to a bunch of different farms and did research on all these different flowers, and basically it's almost like a documentary on the different types of flowers and farms, and I'm so inspired by it, and I think it's so beautiful. I take a lot of notes, whether it's writing down my to-do list or just writing down my goals or writing down my Chinese name. A lot of doodles is just kind of where I can explore my ideas and remind myself of what my goals are and what my plans are for the upcoming weeks. I have this notebook with me everywhere, and I'm constantly taking notes. And I always like to look back on it and just remind myself of like, oh, this is kind of where I was at last week in terms of like where I wanted my website to go. And then like this is the realization that I had like this week. I pick my flowers based off of the color sometimes, but I actually really love roses. Obviously, Karen Rosalie. So I feel like I always like to pick out different color roses to just kind of mix things up a little bit versus the traditional like white roses or red. This is the camera that I've had for the past 3 years, and a lot of people always ask me what lenses they should get and what's the best gear. But to be honest, like this is the only lens and body that I own, and this is more than enough. I really believe that it's not about the gear that you own, but how you use it and the photography skills that you own in terms of editing. So for me, it's the Canon 60. I like it because it's full frame and it's very light, and also the 24 to 105 because it has such a good range. So yeah.